friends, this is FirearmPop, and today I have another edition in my Armed Citizen Stories. Once again coming out of First Freedom magazine. It's an NRA publication, and it's called Armed Citizen Stories. So let's get right to it this morning. A couple was approached by 29-year-old Christopher Rigby as they sat in the vehicle in the parking lot of Earl's True Value around 11 p.m. Rigby, who was apparently homeless, asked the couple for $1. When they refused, he walked away. Approximately 15 minutes later, Rigby returned and approached the driver's side window. Rigby then produced a knife and tried to stab the man in the driver's seat. The driver quickly grabbed the gun from the console and shot Rigby in the chest as the woman in the car dialed 911. Rigby was pronounced dead at the local hospital. This is in Stratford, Virginia. Dwayne Amon, 60, owner of a convenience store, was filling a cooler with drinks around 6 p.m. when brothers Quentin Fenton, at 17, and Eddie Fenton, 20, entered the store. Both men were wearing bandanas and ski masks. Eddie was carrying a rifle. With the barrel of the rifle pointed at his face, Amon was ordered to open the cash register. He was then knocked to the floor, where Quentin began to violently kick the store owner. During the struggle, Amon was able to reach the handgun he kept under the store counter. He fired once, hitting Quentin in the abdomen. Amon fired 3 more rounds in the direction of Eddie, who still had the rifle pointed at him. Both men fled, but their bodies were later found nearby. Amon was treated for his injuries and released from the hospital. And this happened in Hobbsville, North Carolina. One afternoon, a woman was caring for her 2 grandchildren. Both children were playing outside when one of the kids ran inside the home and said there was a bear outside. The grandmother quickly ran outside and grabbed her other child. The woman had learned from wildlife officials that making noise will often scare away bears. Noise will often scare away bears, depending on the circumstance. She collected 2 cooking pots and went outside to shoo the bear away by banging them together. Instead of running away, the bear turned to the woman and attacked her. Luckily, a neighbor heard the commotion and ran outside with a gun. He shot at the bear to chase it away. The woman was flown to a helicopter to a nearby hospital. Authorities reported that her injuries were not believed to be life-threatening. The bear was later located and killed by the State Patrol trooper. That happened in Denver, Colorado. Just hours after being served with a restraining order that prohibited him from going within 2 miles of the house, 43-year-old Sean Parsons arrived at the home of his ex-girlfriend Christina Lewis, 51, and her boyfriend Doug Snarsky, 55. Parsons entered the home yelling and brandishing both a shotgun and a handgun. He fired the guns up the stairs where Lewis and Snarsky were hiding. Snarsky, from around the corner of the doorway, showed Parsons that he also had a firearm. When Parsons continued to advance up the stairs, Snarsky fired at him. Parsons died of gunshot wounds to the abdomen and right hip. Snarsky said, "I believe everyone should have some kind of pistol for their own protection. If I didn't think like that, I wouldn't be here right now." And that happened in Spokane, Washington. A 14-year-old boy was at home watching his 3 younger siblings, ages 8, 10, and 12, when a woman rang the doorbell. The teen did not open the door when he didn't recognize the woman. Soon thereafter, there was a loud bang on the door. The teen rushed his siblings upstairs and retrieved a handgun from his parents' bedroom. The man broke through the front door and pointed a gun at the boy, who then shot the 37-year-old intruder. After undergoing surgery for his wounds, the man was jailed on counts of aggravated assault and burglary. And that happened in Phoenix, Arizona. Unbelievable. There's where, you teach your children the proper use of a weapon. And a responsible child of 14, that's always questionable, but if he's a responsible individual, had access to a gun, which did save their lives. Georgie Layout, 66, owner of Starlight Jewelry, was inside the small shop with his wife and 2 young grandchildren when their 19-year-old Musa Thomas entered. Thomas produced a gun and ordered Laos to empty the cash register. He got angry when he found only $11 in the register and then pushed Leons and his wife onto the floor. Thomas continued to threaten their lives as he took jewelry from the display cases and even snatched a necklace from Leo's 4-year-old granddaughter's neck. Thomas turned his back as he tried to retrieve surveillance video from a computer. Leos told his wife in Arabic to give him the .380 caliber pistol he keeps in the store for protection. Leos then shot Thomas in the leg. Thomas was arrested and charged with armed robbery after being treated for his gunshot wounds. And this happened in Chicago, Illinois. A couple of short stories, very interesting. We get to learn from everyone that we read more and more how have a weapon available to you. And so I apologize for the cold and the cough, and I've been ill and just starting to recover now. Anyway, hope you enjoyed these stories. This is FirearmPop. Be safe out there, and God bless. Bye now.